dear listener, to a quiet moment, a peaceful pause in your day as the world outside begins to hush. Find your most comfortable position, letting your body gently settle into the softness around you. Allow your shoulders to drop, your jaw to relax, and your breath to deepen, soft and slow. Take a deep, gentle breath in and a long, languid breath out. Feel the quiet permission to simply be here, to listen, and to drift into a world where heroism rests and the city sleeps under a watchful, gentle glow. There's no need for haste, no urgency, just the unfolding of a peaceful story. Tonight, we wander to a place of silent sentinels, where the protectors of our world find their quiet solace. Imagine, if you will, being high above the city, on a wide, moonlit rooftop. The air is cool and still against your skin. A gentle breeze perhaps whispering past your ear, very soft, distant city hum. Above, the moon hangs like a silver coin, casting long, soft shadows. Below, the city stretches out like a vast, sparkling tapestry, each tiny light a dream, a hope, a memory. From this vantage point, you can see the quiet hum of the sleeping metropolis, its busy daytime energy replaced by a calm, rhythmic pulse. But our journey begins not on the busy streets, but here, in the shadows of these silent guardians. Look closer now, towards the edge of this serene rooftop where a low structure rises, almost blending into the night. There's a subtle, almost imperceptible gleam, a soft, warm light emanating from a single, uncurtained window. It belongs to a place designed for quiet thought, for gentle preparation, for the careful unwinding of a hero's long day. It's a lab, perhaps, or a study, where the tools of protection are laid to rest for the night. You might just glimpse a folded cape draped over a simple chair, catching the faint glow of that internal light. A polished shield, perhaps, leans gently against a wall, its surface reflecting a soft, warm sheen. No urgency, no alarm, just the deep, peaceful slumber of the city and the quiet, comforting presence of its unseen protectors, resting until the dawn. Beyond that softly glowing wall, the city's quiet rhythm continued, a gentle hum beneath the velvet sky. As the moon climbed higher, casting long, silvery shadows, a different kind of peace settled over the places where those protectors found their rest. Imagine a command room, not bustling with activity, but bathed in the tranquil glow of distant city lights, filtering through a large, panoramic window. Here, the day's watchful duties have gracefully concluded. A large, circular table, usually a hub of strategic whispers, now stands empty and still. Its polished surface reflects the soft, ambient light, like a placid pool. On one side, carefully draped over the back of a sturdy chair, a cape, woven from the deepest midnight blue, rests in soft folds. It tells no tales of daring flights or swift movements tonight, only of peaceful stillness. Its fabric seems to breathe with a quiet dignity, its edges softening in the low light. A shield, its emblem subtly etched, leans against a display stand, not gleaming fiercely, but rather settled, its metallic surface catching and diffusing the faintest gleam from the distant city. There's a quiet strength in its repose, a promise of readiness without a hint of tension. Beside it, a helmet, its visor a dark mirror, sits patiently, awaiting another day. Its curves and contours, usually signs of swift action, now speak only of calm, unmoving slumber. The air in this room is cool and still, carrying only the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of dormant technology. No urgent messages flicker across the dark screens lining one wall. No alarms break the profound quiet. It is a space of serene anticipation, where even the most vigilant tools of heroism yield to the restorative embrace of night. The city sleeps below, and above, in this quiet sanctuary, its guardians find their gentle respite, their symbols resting, ready for a new dawn. The quiet sanctuary truly breathes peace now, as the last traces of day fade into deep indigo. The symbols of heroism, once vibrant and active, now rest in gentle stillness. A discarded utility belt lies coiled on a polished console, its compartments softly glinting in the faint, ambient glow. Beside it, a pair of goggles, lenses dark, reflects the distant city lights like tiny, captured stars. Each item, charged with memories of vigilance, now simply is, a silent testament to duties fulfilled. The scene shifts ever so slightly, a silent camera gliding past these resting artifacts. We move into an adjacent space, a command room perhaps, equally serene. The large monitor screens are dark, their usual vibrant displays of city grids and data streams replaced by a smooth, reflective void. An empty team table, usually bustling with strategizing heroes, now stands as a smooth, unblemished surface. Not a single file or a misplaced gadget disturbs its pristine calm. Above this table, from a low-hanging hook, a cape is draped. It's not a billowing, dramatic cape, but one carefully folded, its rich fabric softly cascading down. Its color, perhaps a deep midnight blue or a muted crimson, seems to absorb the subtle light, creating shadows that are more comforting than concealing. The very air here feels hushed, as if the space itself understands the need for quiet slumber. Outside, beyond the panoramic windows of this tranquil command center, the soft glow of the city stretches. A tapestry of tiny, unblinking lights, it sleeps, unaware of the watchful calm that pervades this hidden haven. Each light is a tiny, steady pulse, reflecting the quiet, enduring hope that sleeps too, waiting for the morning. The quiet hum of the hidden haven continues, a soft, almost imperceptible lullaby of low-frequency energy, and the distant, muted symphony of the sleeping city. Beyond those gently blinking lights, where the urban sprawl settles into its own deep slumber, there are other spaces, just as still, just as watchful. Close your eyes and picture a circular room nestled high above the highest towers, a place where the moonbeams, pale and silver, paint soft, moving stripes across a cool, polished floor. This isn't a bustling command center or a place for urgent declarations, but a sanctuary for quiet reflection, for rest. In the very center of this serene space, on a pedestal of dark, cool stone, rests a shield. It's not gleaming with an urgent, battle-ready shine, but instead, it possesses a soft, matte finish, gently catching the moonlight in subtle, almost imperceptible ways. Its colors, usually vibrant with purpose, are muted by the deep embrace of the night, blending into a soothing palette of deep blues and charcoal grays. Beside it, draped carefully over a low, wide chair, a cape lies folded neatly, its rich, weighted fabric settling into soft, silent folds. It seems to hold the very memory of countless silent glides through the night sky, of gentle, cooling breezes, and soaring through high altitudes, all without a single sound. The helmet, too, sits silently on a nearby console, its smooth visor reflecting the faint, distant glow of a faraway star. A tiny, steady spark in the vast, calm darkness that surrounds everything. These are not just objects. They are the quiet keepsakes of protectors, resting, waiting, dreaming of a world at peace. There is no urgency here, no alarm, just the gentle, reassuring presence of sleeping strength, a silent promise for tomorrow. The city sleeps deeply below, and above, these quiet symbols of guardianship maintain a silent, comforting vigil. A tranquil scene under the endless, calm night. The city sleeps deeply below, and above, these quiet symbols of guardianship maintain a silent, comforting vigil. A tranquil scene under the endless, calm night. From the silent rooftops, where the last moonbeam softly illuminates a forgotten gargoyle, the gaze drifts inward, past the gleaming city windows, to a place of quiet preparedness. Inside a central command chamber, now completely still, the air itself feels hushed. The large holographic displays, usually alive with shimmering data and distant alerts, are powered down, their surfaces reflecting only the faint, ambient glow of the city outside and the soft, cool light from a distant emergency lamp. Empty chairs are neatly tucked beneath a large, circular console table, their polished surfaces catching the subtle light. Perhaps a half-empty mug rests on a coaster, a memory of a quiet moment before the night truly settled in. No voices echo, no hurried footsteps disturb the peace. The hum of dormant systems is a barely there whisper, a breath of quiet power held in reserve. Every instrument, every communication panel rests. This is not a place of urgent decisions now, but of calm anticipation, a sanctuary of slumber where tomorrow's vigilance is born in the stillness of tonight. The world outside continues its gentle turning, unaware of the profound, quiet holding vigil here, in the heart of slumbering protection. It's a lullaby of silent strength, a promise of peace in the quiet glow. The quiet glow persists, a gentle pulse in the deep stillness of this slumbering sanctuary. Your gaze, soft and unhurried, might now drift beyond the immediate serenity, perhaps towards a softly lit archway nearby. It leads not to bustle, but to another chamber of quiet contemplation, a silent observation deck high above the sleeping city. Here, the air is still, carrying only the faintest hum of distant city life, distant city hum, a whisper that adds to the quiet rather than disturbs it. Through large, panoramic windows, the city stretches out, not as a challenge, but as a tapestry of soft, distant lights. Each tiny sparkle is a home, a dream, a moment of peace unfolding beneath the watchful, unseen guardianship. The silhouettes of towering buildings stand like silent sentinels, painted in shades of deep indigo and soft silver by the moon. Inside this peaceful space, there are no flashing screens or urgent alarms. Instead, a few consoles glow with a low, steady light, displaying quiet atmospheric readings or the slow, graceful orbits of satellites. A cape, perhaps, lies draped over a comfortable chair, its rich fabric folded neatly, waiting. Nearby, a helmet might rest on a polished surface, its visor reflecting the soft glow of the city like a captured constellation. These are not tools of conflict, but symbols of preparedness, now perfectly still, perfectly at rest. They speak of a quiet strength, a readiness that sleeps soundly, just like the city below. The peace here is profound, a deep breath taken between days, ensuring that every tomorrow begins with gentle reassurance. The city sleeps, and so too does its quiet protector, in a gentle rhythm of peace as the city breathes its quiet, rhythmic slumber. The soft glow from its distant lights barely penetrates the windows of a very special place. This isn't a bustling center of activity, but a hushed chamber where the day's vigilant watch has gently concluded. Imagine a tranquil command center, bathed in the muted silver light filtering in from the moon high above. No screens flash with urgent alerts. No voices echo through the space. Only a steady, almost imperceptible hum of inactive systems, patiently waiting for a new dawn. A grand, circular table, usually a hub of quiet strategy, now stands empty and polished, reflecting the ambient light like a still pond. Around its edge, chairs are neatly tucked away, their forms softened by the dimness. On one corner, a cape, usually unfurled against the night sky, is carefully folded, its deep, calming fabric resting like a sleeping shadow. Nearby, a helmet, its visor reflecting a faint shimmer, sits peacefully on a console, its vigilant gaze temporarily lowered. These are the quiet symbols of protection, resting alongside the slumbering city. They embody a promise of safety, not through conflict, but through presence, through the gentle assurance that peace is always watched over. Through the wide, arched windows, the distant city lights twinkle like scattered diamonds on black velvet, each tiny point a home, a life resting soundly under the same vast, tranquil sky. The air here is cool and still, carrying only the faintest scent of polished metal and aged parchment, a silent testament to countless nights of quiet dedication. Every object seems to hold a memory of purpose, now settled into a deep, peaceful dormancy. The quiet hum of the lab's core systems is a soft lullaby, a constant, gentle presence that whispers through the stillness, barely noticeable unless you truly listen. Your gaze drifts past the polished metal and aged parchment, past the rows of archived data, settling now on a long, sturdy workbench. It's a testament to order and meticulous care, each specialized tool resting in its designated shadow, reflecting the quiet discipline of those who once worked here. The surfaces are smooth and cool to the touch if you were to reach out, yet they hold a lingering warmth from the day's gentle work. A few glowing indicators on a distant console offer a muted, warm light painting soft, elongated shadows across the smooth, metallic surfaces of the bench. There are no frantic beeps or urgent alerts, just the steady, rhythmic pulse of technology in slumber, a gentle, almost imperceptible thrum that reassures rather than alarms. Near the edge of the bench, a pair of carefully folded dark gloves, perhaps once part of a hero's uniform, lies beside a small, intricately designed data chip, its facets catching the soft glow. They hold the ghost of touch, the memory of hands that once moved with swift purpose, now simply awaiting the next peaceful sunrise. The air itself feels soft and still, carrying the faint, clean scent of ozone and the quiet promise of readiness, but without any hint of immediate need. This sanctuary of innovation breathes slowly, deeply, a place where even the greatest powers pause to recharge, to simply be. The gentle, almost ethereal light from a distant monitor casts a serene glow on a nearby wall, illuminating a subtle, pixelated blueprint of a familiar cityscape, now sleeping peacefully under a digital moon, its tiny buildings outlined in soft luminescence. It's a vision of the world calmly waiting. The pixelated blueprint of the sleeping city glows softly on the large screen, a gentle tapestry of quiet streets and dreaming skyscrapers. Each tiny building, outlined in soft luminescence, seems to breathe with the quiet rhythm of the night. You might imagine the hushed murmurs of the city below, a comforting sound that never reaches this serene space, yet feels entirely present in its digital representation. The digital moon, a perfect pixel circle, casts a silver sheen across the simulated rooftops, mirroring the real moon that watches over the world outside. It's a peaceful stillness, a moment captured between one day and the next. This vision of a world calmly waiting is more than just data. It's a promise, a quiet assurance held within the heart of this command room. The hum of the console is barely audible, a soft, steady pulse beneath the profound stillness. Your gaze drifts from the detailed cityscape on the screen, moving slowly across the console's polished surface, which reflects the faint glow like a calm, dark pool. Just beyond the console, a wide, semicircular table stands empty, its dark surface smooth and unblemished, ready for a gathering that isn't happening tonight. Instead, draped over one of the comfortable, ergonomic chairs, a single, deep blue cape lies neatly folded. Its heavy, comforting fabric suggests strength at rest, a silent sentinel. Beside it, on the table's edge, a gleaming, stylized helmet with a visor that hints at hidden eyes sits perfectly still. The soft, ambient light from the screen washes over these symbols of quiet heroism, highlighting their dignity. They wait, just like the city waits, for the dawn, for the gentle awakening of a new chapter, all within this peaceful, moonlit command room. The moonbeams, which had been painting soft stripes across the command room, now seemed to beckon gently towards a quiet alcove just beyond the main console. This is a space often overlooked, a small, recessed area, yet it holds its own particular kind of peace. Here, the hum of distant systems fades almost completely, replaced by a profound stillness. A single, soft light, perhaps from a small, energy-efficient panel, casts a gentle glow on what appears to be a gallery of remembrance. Along one wall, neatly arranged, are a series of smaller, more personal artifacts. Not the grand shields or towering figures, but the quiet, everyday tools of heroism, now at rest. Perhaps a pair of specialized goggles, their lenses reflecting the soft light like tiny, sleeping eyes. Or a belt, its pouches empty, its buckle gleaming faintly, recalling countless journeys taken and returned. Each item tells an untold story of vigilance and quiet strength, resting peacefully in the night. You might notice the subtle textures, the smooth, cool metal of a forgotten device, the soft, worn fabric of a wristband, or the quiet sheen of polished leather. There's a sense of time here, of moments past, of duties fulfilled, and of the profound calm that follows. No alarm sound, no urgent messages flicker across the air. Only the gentle presence of these silent sentinels holding their quiet vigil, waiting patiently under the soft, eternal gaze of the night. This alcove is a testament to the enduring spirit of quiet protectors, asleep but ever present within this peaceful haven. Beyond the alcove, a hushed corridor stretches, bathed in the same soft, lunar glow that spills from tall, arched windows. Each step along the polished floor seems to absorb sound, leaving only the gentle hum of the building's quiet systems, a distant, almost imperceptible whisper of power at rest. You might notice the subtle shift in temperature, a cool, refreshing breeze from an unseen vent, carrying with it a faint, clean scent of ozone and polished metal. Along the walls, recessed alcoves hold more than just sleeping figures. Here, behind a pane of reinforced, slightly frosted glass, rests a single, beautifully crafted shield. Its surface, a deep midnight blue, catches the moonlight, reflecting a tiny, shimmering constellation of city lights from outside. There are no battle scars, no hurried marks of conflict, only the smooth, unblemished curve, perfectly balanced, as if sculpted from the night itself. Nearby, draped over a simple, elegant stand, lies a cape of the same profound blue. Its fabric, incredibly fine and soft, seems to drink in the shadows, creating folds that ripple like quiet waves. This isn't a cape of grand entrances or dramatic flourishes. It is a cape of silent watch, a symbol of protection that asks for nothing but peaceful vigilance. The way it hangs, so still and unmoving, speaks of patience and a readiness that comes without urgency, a calm certainty. The air in this corridor feels timeless, a space where moments expand and contract without consequence. It is a place of profound stillness, where the heroic spirit isn't about action, but about the quiet promise of safety. Everything here, from the polished floor to the silent shield and the draped cape, resonates with an unspoken understanding of peace, a deep, restful calm that settles over you, inviting you deeper into this tranquil slumber. From the quiet steadfastness of the shield, your gaze might drift now, carried by the subtle shift in the air, towards the grand, arched window of this peaceful sanctuary. Outside, the vast, sleeping city stretches beneath a sky draped in velvet and scattered with distant, shimmering stars. A soft, cool breeze, barely a whisper, flows through the slightly ajar pane, carrying with it only the faintest echo of the world below, muffled and gentle, like a lullaby sung from afar. Tiny pinpricks of light twinkle across the sprawling cityscape, each one a warm, quiet beacon in the vast tapestry of night. They pulse with a slow, steady rhythm, not of urgency or demand, but of quiet existence, of dreams unfolding behind every softly lit pane. No sirens wail, no engines roar, only the deep, resonant hum of a world at rest, held in the gentle embrace of the moon. Here, high above the quiet streets, the city feels like a sleeping giant, breathing softly. You can almost imagine the gentle rise and fall of its chest, the dreams it weaves in the silence. It's a vision of peace, a promise of continued calm, a silent guardian watching over quiet slumber. This expansive view, bathed in the soft, silver glow of the moon, invites a deep, contented sigh, a release into the profound tranquility that surrounds you, guiding you deeper into your own peaceful rest. Subtle breeze sound from the soft, silver glow of the moon. The quiet presence of the city continues its gentle hum. Imagine now a transition, a slow, effortless drift from the open expanse of the rooftop into a more sheltered, yet equally tranquil space. Perhaps it is a command center, bathed in the soft, ambient light of dormant screens. Here, the world is still, held in a quiet vigil. The main console, a gentle curve of polished dark material, displays a subdued holographic map of the city. Tiny, sparkling points of light mark the sleeping neighborhoods, each one a whisper of peaceful life below. There are no flashing alerts, no urgent signals, only the serene, watchful glow of information held lightly, ready if ever needed, but now purely for contemplation. The softest hum, almost imperceptible, emanates from the quiet machinery, a deep, reassuring pulse beneath the calm. Near a comfortable, ergonomic chair, a cape, perhaps of deep navy or charcoal gray, rests folded with a quiet dignity. Its fabric, usually in motion, now lies perfectly still, a symbol of potential resting peacefully. You can almost feel the gentle weight of it, the smooth texture of the material, a sense of readiness suspended in absolute calm. The chair itself looks inviting, a place for contemplation, for quiet thought, or simply for observing the hushed beauty of the city's slumber. Through a wide, arched window, the city skyline stretches out, a mosaic of warm, soft lights against the indigo sky. The distant peaks of silent skyscrapers pierce the hazy moonlight, standing as quiet sentinels. Everything is at peace. The air within this space is cool and fresh, a subtle contrast to the warmth of your own resting place. Yet both are filled with an unshakable sense of peace and security. This quiet haven, poised between the moonlit sky and the sleeping city, holds a deep, soothing stillness, inviting your mind to settle even further into gentle repose, a sense of peace and security. This quiet haven, poised between the moonlit sky and the sleeping city, holds a deep, soothing stillness, inviting your mind to settle even further into gentle repose. As your gaze softly traces the edge of the rooftop, you might notice the subtle gleam of a forgotten comms device, its screen dark and still, resting beside a neatly folded cape. Not a symbol of readiness for battle, but a silent testament to vigilance that has now settled into rest. The cape, a rich, dark blue perhaps, is folded with careful precision, its soft fabric undisturbed by any recent flight or swift motion. It lies like a quiet guardian itself, awaiting the slow, soft arrival of dawn, or simply existing in this tranquil moment of pause. The city hums below, a distant, gentle drone that only enhances the profound silence of this high perch. Each tiny window of a skyscraper across the way seems to hold its own peaceful story, a miniature world of slumber unfolding. You can almost feel the gentle, cool breeze that sometimes drifts through these heights, carrying with it the faint scent of distant rain, or simply the fresh, clean air of the night. It whispers secrets of the sleeping city, but none are urgent. All are soft. Nearby, a pair of polished, but clearly unused, gauntlets rest on a low, stone parapet, their Their metallic surfaces reflect the soft glow of the crescent moon and the faint, diffused light from the urban tapestry below. These are not tools of aggression, but instruments of protection, now patiently waiting, their quiet work for the night done. They tell a story of strength and unwavering care, now in a state of quiet grace. Everything here speaks of a peaceful transition from active watchfulness to serene, well-earned rest, a hero's tranquil moment before the gentle rhythm of the night takes full hold and carries you deeper into slumber. The tranquility deepens, wrapping around the quiet corners of the hero's sanctuary. You might imagine a personal space, perhaps a study filled with the soft glow of a single warm lamp, casting long, gentle shadows across the room. On a polished, dark wood table, a hero's helmet rests, its surface reflecting the subtle light, a silent guardian awaiting the dawn. Beside it, a cape, once billowing through the night sky, is now carefully folded, its deep fabric a testament to journeys completed and duties fulfilled. Beyond the arched window, the city stretches out, a tapestry of muted light, each tiny sparkle a distant dream, a quiet life unfolding beneath the watchful moon. No alarm sound, no urgent calls pierce the stillness. Only the soft, rhythmic hum of the city breathing in its sleep, a lullaby for those who protect it. This is a moment of profound peace, a stillness that only comes after great effort, a silent gratitude for the quiet that has settled. The air is cool and still, carrying the faintest scent of night blossoms from a distant rooftop garden. As the moonlight paints silver streaks across the floor, you can almost feel the gentle release of the day's vigil, the silent passing of responsibility from active hands to the quiet embrace of the night. Every artifact in this room, from the resting helmet to the folded cape, seems to exhale a soft, contented sigh, joining in the peaceful silence. This calm, steady presence assures you that all is well, allowing your own breath to deepen, slowing, matching the gentle rhythm of the sleeping city outside. The shared peace settles around you, a quiet hum that seems to resonate from the very heart of the city. You notice now that the figure, still and calm, is gazing not directly at the city lights, but slightly to the side, towards a dimly lit console. It's not a console of urgent alerts or flashing data, but one with a single, softly glowing screen. The light cast from it is a gentle, calming blue, illuminating just a small section of the room. On this screen, a simple, elegant star map slowly rotates. It's a map of constellations, not of bustling star lanes or distant galaxies to conquer, but of the silent, enduring patterns in the night sky. Each star on the map is a tiny, shimmering point, connected by faint, almost invisible lines that form familiar, comforting shapes. The dragon, the swan, the great bear, all rendered in a soft, pixelated glow, moving with a tranquil, unhurried grace. This display isn't for navigation or tactical planning. It feels more like a meditation, a silent tribute to the vast, unchanging beauty above. The hero's gaze, reflective and serene, suggests a deep connection to these timeless cosmic wonders, a reminder of the quiet, enduring forces at play beyond the city's glow. You sense a profound sense of perspective here, a reassurance that even amidst the intricate dance of the urban world, there are constant, peaceful cycles unfolding far above. The soft blue light from the screen gently washes over the hero's form, highlighting the smooth, worn texture of their uniform, the slight shimmer of an emblem on their chest, barely visible in the dimness. It's a symbol of peace, of guardianship, a quiet promise reflected in the steady rotation of the star map. This quiet contemplation, this silent watch over cosmic and terrestrial peace, is the true essence of their vigil, inviting you to share. In its profound tranquility, the gentle hum of the command room continues, a constant, reassuring whisper beneath the soft glow of the star map. Your gaze, if it lingers, might notice the subtle shift in constellations, a slow dance of light years across the cosmic canvas. From this serene vantage point, the vigil extends beyond the stars, embracing the city slumbering below. A few steps away, a long, polished console stretches, its surface reflecting the ambient light with a deep, obsidian sheen. Here, the indicators are soft, steady pulses of emerald and sapphire, monitoring the city's pulse, not for danger, but for the quiet rhythm of its life. Energy grids flow smoothly. Traffic patterns are mere whispers of light along silent avenues, and the distant hum of the metropolis feels like a lullaby. On a nearby stand, perhaps, rests a communication device, its intricate dials and switches now dormant, its antenna pointed patiently towards the silent heavens, awaiting no urgent signal, but merely holding its readiness. It embodies a quiet promise, a potential for connection that rests, unneeded, in the tranquil night. Through the vast, curved window, the city spreads out like a jewel-studded blanket, bathed in the soft, silver light of a crescent moon. Each glowing window, each street lamp, is a tiny, steady beacon in the expansive tapestry of urban calm. The rooftops are dark silhouettes against the lighter sky, offering a peaceful, expansive view. This quiet command room, poised between the vastness of space and the gentle sleep of the city, holds a profound sense of peace. It's a place where vigilance is a form of quiet care, and where the world below dreams safely under the watchful, silent gaze, from this high vantage point, where the cool night air whispers secrets across the city's vast expanse. The hero turns, a silhouette against the gentle glow of the metropolis. They step back, not into shadow, but into a space of quiet readiness, a command room just moments away from the open air. Here, the hum of dormant systems is a soft lullaby, a quiet quiet promise that all is well. The large holographic map of the city, usually alive with pulsing data and urgent markers, now displays only a serene, softly illuminated grid. No alerts flicker, no alarms stir the air. It's a map of a city at peace, its streets and buildings outlined in a comforting, stable light. On a nearby console, a pair of polished, symbolic gauntlets rest, their surface reflecting the distant city lights like tiny, captured stars. Beside them, a folded cape, deep blue like the midnight sky, lies draped over a chair, its fabric smooth and undisturbed. The room breathes with a sense of quiet power, a potential held gently in reserve. Every object, from the empty coffee mug to the neatly stacked data pads, speaks of a moment of pause, a brief intermission in the endless cycle of protection. The moonlight, having followed the hero inside, casts long, soft shadows that stretch across the polished floor, guiding the eye towards a large, circular table where empty chairs await. This stillness, this pause in the vigilant rhythm, deepens the feeling of security, a calm assurance that even in the quietest moments, a protecting presence remains, ensuring the city below continues its tranquil slumber. The soft glow of the city lights below continues to shimmer, a tapestry of quiet energy unfurling beneath the moon's gentle gaze. Each tiny sparkle represents a dream, a hope, a peaceful home, all resting safely under the watchful, unseen guardianship. The air here, high above the bustling streets, is cool and clean, carrying only the faintest whisper of the night wind, a gentle lullaby for the sleeping metropolis. Soft, distant city hum nearby, a solitary, folded cape rests upon a low stone parapet. Its deep midnight blue fabric, usually dynamic and flowing, is now still and settled, its smooth folds catching the moonlight like liquid shadows. It's an emblem of quiet readiness, a symbol of protection that asks for nothing but the city's peace. No urgent call disturbs its repose. No sudden gust stirs its noble fabric. It simply is asterisk, a tranquil guardian, even in its stillness, a silent promise hanging in the cool night air. From this high vantage point, you can almost feel the gentle hum of the city's dreams, a collective unconscious breath rising and falling with comforting regularity. The streetlights stretch into the distance, forming orderly lines and soft, diffused patterns that resemble intricate, luminous veins across the urban landscape. It's a silent testament to the gentle vigilance, the unseen effort that allows such profound tranquility to settle over so many. The city sleeps soundly, wrapped in this soft, protective cocoon. The hero, though perhaps not physically present at this very moment, leaves behind this powerful sense of peace, a lingering assurance in the quiet air. The cape, draped softly over the stone, seems to absorb the city's calm, reflecting it back into the night. It's a reminder that even when the day's adventures are done and the world sleeps, the spirit of protection remains, a gentle anchor in the night, allowing worries to fade into the soft, distant hum of the city, a peaceful, unending rhythm. And so, as that soft, distant hum of the city continues its peaceful, unending rhythm, you might imagine the glow of a final, quiet console in a serene command room. The screens, once filled with active data, now display only tranquil, slowly shifting patterns of light, like constellations made visible. An empty chair sits before it, a symbol of duties fulfilled and trust placed in the quiet vigilance of the night. A folded cape, perhaps draped over a nearby stand, suggests a hero's rest, its rich fabric absorbing the soft, ambient light. The city outside sleeps soundly, bathed in the moon's gentle silver and the soft, scattered gold of distant streetlights. There's no urgency, no call to action, just the profound calm that follows a day well guarded. This sense of quiet protection extends over everything, a blanket woven from peace and slumber. Your own personal watch is over now, too. You can feel this deep, encompassing tranquility settle around you, inviting you to release any lingering thoughts, any small worries that might still cling. Just as the city's guardians find their rest in the quiet moments between the stars, you are invited to find yours in this deep, peaceful night. Let your breath become as soft and steady as the gentle hum of the sleeping city. Allow your eyelids to feel heavy, your body to sink deeper into comfort. The world is at peace, and you are safe, secure, and ready to simply drift. Good night.